Hello, everyone, and welcome. Doing things a little differently today. Instead of my normal free spirit guide readings, and those will still happen in the future. But today we are doing paid sessions live. So let me pull up my beautiful little logo here. Ooh, we're in the wrong one. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. As I said, we're doing things a little bit differently today. Instead of my normal free live sessions, I'm giving people the chance to experience a spirit guide reading without having to pay for the full session. But they're still paid sessions today. So instead of going live and just offering all kinds of free sessions, which again, those will still happen in the future. So stay tuned for those. But today, if you would like a little mini taste of what a full session is like, you can do so for $10. So I posted the link in the description to my PayPal. Let me know in the comments if you'd like a mini reading. And then for just $10, you get a little more in depth than we would do with the other ones. But I'm going to describe to you the first guide that shows up. And then I think I'll let people ask a couple of questions during this one. So you'll get maybe 2 questions there. And instead of just explaining the vision, also I'll go a little further in depth into what is exactly going on there. So Holistic Health and Healing says, wow, mini readings. Love this. Yes. Thank you. All right. So we're just going to hang out here, and I have to make this public on my personal page. So going over and doing that now. So that if I don't do that, then I'm not going to see all of your comments coming through. So I need to make this public. All right. Oh, and for now, we're just hanging out, having a good time. So yeah, let me know. Make a comment, and I'm going to put up a little banner here if you would like a spirit guide reading. Mini spirit guide reading. There we go. Yeah, make a comment. Whoever's watching, welcome. We're just hanging out, waiting for whoever decides to show up to experience a spirit guide reading right now. And in the meantime, a little bit of language of light. So as you're joining, feel free to ask questions as well. So any questions you have about how this works, feel free to ask those, and I'll be more than happy to answer. So bringing in the energy now to attract all these incredible beings who are present energetically. Ooh, I sense beings present energetically who are not here with their physical bodies yet. So bringing in their physical bodies now. Jackie Williams says, good morning. Good morning, Jackie. Wonderful to have you here. Would you like a spirit guide reading? I'm doing things a little differently today, Jackie, because I've seen you on some of the other streams. These are paid sessions today. So normally a full session is $60 for a spirit guide reading. These are a mini version of that, but instead of where I would describe all of the guides around you and all of that, I'm going to describe the first guide that shows up, but then you get to ask a couple of questions of them. And I'll go more in depth than I would during a free session. So they're $10. So you would just send that to me via PayPal. Make a comment. Let me know that you'd like one and that you sent the money over as soon as I get confirmation. Then we will get started and do your mini reading. So Jackie says, yes, please. Okay, Jackie. So do you see in the descriptions the link to the PayPal? Click on that. Send over $10, and then we will do your mini spirit guide reading. I'm just going to pull up PayPal here, make sure I'm seeing this as people decide to send them through. All right, so waiting on Jackie. And in the meantime, pulling in some beautiful energies. Iyaranna suvakiyar manari urmaranna iyaruna runa deya urmanari urkanai yarmatsura himana urna hira yemaksai urmavai yarmana Dura, dura, hermanora, suara. All right. Welcome, everyone. So I see people kind of popping in and out here saying we have some people watching, just joining. What we're doing is a mini version of my normal full spirit guides reading sessions. Is that Nordic? Oh, that I was just singing. Possibly. It's I call it language of light, or light language is what I've been told it's called. So these are songs that come through from spirit. So I just sort of open myself up to the energy that's coming through, and then I allow that to vocalize. And it's really powerful healing happens there. Downloads. It downloads energetic information into people, and like super powerful healing takes place through light language, singing like that. And sometimes it does. Sometimes I do notice it sounds more Nordic, and sometimes it's almost like an angelic or elven sound, and they come through in different ways. But yeah, so I like that you picked that up, because I do notice that sometimes it does sound Nordic, for sure. And thank you to everyone joining in now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you have questions, feel free to ask all kinds of questions about what I'm doing here. Do we know what a spirit guide reading is? Is there anyone that does not know what a spirit guide reading is? And to my knowledge, I may be the only one actually doing these the way that I do them. These are kind of reading that evolved out of spirit. I was taught by the spirits how to do this. And it's not exactly mediumship in the way that people think of, like past loved ones coming through with like unresolved issues and things like that. But it is technically mediumship, as in I am the medium between you and your spirit guides, but I communicate with beings of a higher vibration who are closer to source energy, I guess you could say. And they're beings that are here to help us to heal and to grow. And so we can ask them questions about anything that we want. Yeah, they're here to assist us, to help us to gain insight, to shift our energies, to become more whole, happy, peaceful, loving, joyous versions of ourselves. So anyone who that interests, let me know, and we'll give you a mini spirit guide reading. And in the meantime, pulling in that beautiful energy. Rareyar kusarmiyar buradare hirmakai Furasar kukeir maraksa koyarem narai Buram narika sireyar maranira Durami yaranayaro raloraka Virasura mehaviyare narena Who's out there? Let me know. Who is present with us today? Just checking in real quick on these multiple places we're streaming to. All right. Well, I'm feeling some spirit guide communication. Roger D says you'd look good on Vikings. I'm assuming you're referring to the show Vikings, and I love that show. I have seen every single episode, some of them a couple of times, and yeah. Speaking of that, he says I'm a red too. Very cool. Speaking of that, Roger, I actually had Odin. Well, Odin is a person, a god or guide that has showed up for me a few times during shamanic journeys. And a couple of weeks ago, I was getting ready for bed, and he showed up, and like by my bed as I was lying there, and he told me that I was one of his favorite seers 3 lives in a row. So I was a seer in Viking times for 3 lives in a row, apparently. And so that's something I haven't yet connected with that memory, but now I'm really curious too. But yeah, that would be cool. Oh, yeah, Vikings is a cool show. Nolan says, good morning. Good morning, Nolan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And for everyone just tuning in, I see we have a few more people watching now. We are doing mini spirit guide reading. So in a normal session, they're about 30 to 60 minutes, depending on what your guides have in store. And I will describe all of the spirit guides that decide to show up and be present for that reading. And then you get to ask all kinds of questions of them. Today, during this mini spirit guide reading session, they're $10. And once I receive the $10, we do a mini session that is, I'll describe the first being that shows up, and then you get to ask a few questions, like 2 or 3 questions. And then I'll relay the answers that your spirit guides decide are appropriate. So whoever that interests, make a comment. Let me know first if you'd like a spirit guide reading. And if you would, then you click on the PayPal. And then as soon as I get confirmation of the payment, then we'll do your mini spirit guide reading. Yes, let's do it. Who's feeling it? Who would like to have some fun? Who wants to get in touch with their spirit guides? Oh, I feel you out there. You're out there. Beautiful beings. All right, so Sheila, the angel, is trying to get my attention. What do you have to say, Sheila? She's asking if it's okay if she speaks through me. Yes, absolutely, Sheila. Open your hearts. In these times when human beings are closed off physically from one another, afraid to come into physical contact with their fellow man, it is more important more than ever that we open up our hearts. We are connected in new, beautiful, fascinating ways. But we need to ensure that we open ourselves to experiencing the love and the joy that is present in the interaction with our fellow man. There are such a beautiful multitude of beings here on this planet. Beings from all different parts of the universe, from all different realities, all different timelines, all converging here now. And for those of us who choose it, we will experience a paradise of love and joy and peace. We will experience more incredible beauty. More possibilities. More vastly wild and awe-inspiring experiences than any previous human beings have ever thought possible here on this planet. But it is possible, and it is here for us to take. But we must open our hearts. We must open our hearts and experience love. Do not buy into the fear. Take precautions where precautions are necessary, but also realize that it is a choice. It is a choice for us to close down, to shut ourselves off from the world. We have more ways than ever, again, to connect. It's time to use them. not just to connect on an intellectual level and not just through words, but to connect our hearts through energy, through true experiences. Connect. Feel the love coming through from spirit. Open yourself to that joy. Open your hearts. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, let's see here. We've got some people. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so someone just booked a reading. Beautiful. Oh, and then let me, before I address that, is that Tuesday, May 5th? Yes, it is. So I have to accept this one first. Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. And thank you to the person that just booked. Thank you. So let me get this taken care of first. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that is today. Today is the 5th. Yep. Okay. So accepting that appointment. Sorry, as I'm doing this on air, I'll do that. Actually, I'm going to do this real quick here, and then we'll get back to this. So I see Afra says, "Hi, how are you? I am beautiful. I'm wonderful today. Thank you, Afra." And she says, "May I have a reading?" Yes, you may. So today we're doing things a little bit different. We are not doing the free spirit guide readings. These are paid sessions today. Let me just send this. Okay, appointment accepted. So beautiful. People already booking. I absolutely love it. Thank you. So see, she's already asking a question. So yeah, we can do your reading. For everyone tuning in now, because I see we have more and more people joining in every second. These are not free today. These are paid sessions. But rather than a full session, which is normally $60 and go anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes, these are mini sessions that I'm offering live. So I have my PayPal link there in the description. They are just $10. And once I get confirmation of that payment, then I will do a mini reading for you where I will describe the first being or two that decide to make themselves present. And you will get to ask 2 to 3 questions of that being that makes themselves present. The other option, you can, of course, book a full session. But if you would like your questions answered, go ahead and let me know that you would like a session, and then click on the PayPal link, send over $10, and we will get started. Maggie says, good evening. Good evening, Maggie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So Afra and Maggie, if you would like sessions, go ahead and let me know in the comments, and we'll get started as soon as we receive confirmation of payment. Oh, but yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. People already booking. I love it. Anyone have any questions? She says, I don't have PayPal. We don't use it here. Well, in that case, if I don't know if it would work this way, but I do have the capacity to accept credit and debit card. What I would have to do, I think, for future sessions is I may set up that as an option on my online booking site so that I can accept credit and debit card there. I should have done it today. In the future, I will. Yeah. Okay. So note taken for a future to set up the ability to take credit and debit card, because I have the software. I already do it for my full sessions, but I just didn't think to throw that up there for these mini ones today. So I will do that in the future. I'll create an option for that. So thank you. Yeah, so it's through Square. And I don't have the option set up. But what you can do, Afra, if you really want a reading, I don't have it set up for the mini ones for $10. But if you want a full session, they're $60 and they go 30 to 60 minutes. You get to ask all kinds of questions of your spirit guides. And the link is in the description there to my website. And so you can just click on that link, go to shamansway.com. It's like spirit-guide-readings or something like that. Anyway, the link is right there in the description. And it says to book a full session, click here. Click there, scroll down, you'll see the option to book a spirit guide reading. And you can select that, and it gives you your time to schedule. Then you just prepay, and then whatever time you've scheduled for, we'll do a full session for you. And those are done either over phone call, Facebook Messenger voice call, video call, or I can do Zoom meetings, Zoom video call as well. So whatever the option that works best for people is how I do that. He says, I am from Algeria, DZ. Why do I not know what DZ it means? DZ. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, if you have a credit and debit card, one of like the major Visa, MasterCard, all them good guys, then it should work. I think it should work through my online scheduling software. So try it out. If it works, let me know. If not, then there's always the other option. If that doesn't work, reach out to me on Shaman's Way on Facebook, and then I'll answer some. There's another way that we can take payment, but I'm not going to talk about that publicly here. So yeah, just message me. We'll see what we can do. How is everyone today? All you beautiful people. How are you? And I just realized I'm going to have to hop off here before too long. Oh. Yeah. So but we're going to hang out for just a little bit longer, maybe another 20, 30 minutes or so. And we'll see if another message comes through from one of my guides. Ramnaria Basari. Ooh, little chord here that needs to be broken up. Whoever is willing to receive this, I'm going to do a little clearing on myself, and you can tune in energetically and experience this clearing for yourself. Naraya manaya ranakasiya mana ruare area umataya rana rukasara imnabur shiyarma vakuratana rumane hira hiya runa enjoying these energies. Ooh, I hope someone was tuned in for that, because that was a wonderful clearing. Oh, so much lightness that just that just came in there. Oh, yeah, I felt that for a little while, but I didn't know how to. Thank you, Spirit, for helping me to clear that. Oh, that was great. All right, the possibilities here. Let's do it. And for everyone watching, I know there are some of you that are so disappointed that this isn't a free session like I normally do. Those are still going to happen. I'll still do the free spirit guide readings. May even do one later today. We'll see how that goes. But as of right now, these are paid mini sessions, $10 only. And you get to communicate with your spirit guides and ask whatever questions you want. How does it get any better than that? So, ooh, and Mel says, that was great. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you tuned in and were energetically open for that. Ooh, yeah, that was a good one. Ooh, there's still a little bit of energy here, though. Let's clear that. Ooh, Maria. Pura Sira Kunda Sermani Yaruna Saria Manana Iare. Hucha Yatsi Mui Yatsi Pui. Hucha Yatsi Yatsi Nui Yatsi Mui Yatsi Pui. Oh, beautiful. Oh, wow. Bringing in some energy to fill that up. Thank you, Spirit. Anyone want to hang out? Anyone tuning in? I'm going to hop off here. We're getting close to 25. Oh, we're after 25 minutes. Going to come up on half an hour here. I'll give it a few more minutes. If anyone wants a mini spirit guide reading, let me know. Oh, Hank. Thank you, Hank. All right. Whoever would like to join in, I'm going to give us a couple more minutes. Otherwise, if you missed this, check out Shaman's Way on YouTube for all kinds of amazing magic. Yes. I think I got your comment there. Yes. I'm going to pull you on. I'm going to end this in a couple minutes, and then I want to talk to you afterwards. Oh. All right. I think that's the point we wrap it up. Thank you all for your energy and your attention. Thank you. Time for my magical little outro.